showing in that video this morning with the 14-year-old girl with her down and her arms are out underneath her, okay? You guys have seen my system enough to understand what is the problem. What is it? Core strength, correct? So how do we defeat core strength? Manipulate the spine, right? So this is how we do it, okay? We have a rear mount position. We've already learned what to do is if he starts getting his table legs back, right? We get our hooks in and we do a roll. If he lays flat like this and they just want to defend our efforts to put them into custody, all right, we're going to convince him, okay, to get his arms up from underneath his back. This is what it looks like. Put your hand behind your back. Explanation. Bad guy gives us the conundrum here. He puts his hands underneath it. Get a solid base, hands up. All right? Do a backwards C here. Put your elbow here right next to their ear. Head scoop. All right? Drive up and in, coming up on your hand. Look at this. Opening. Go through, cup your own ear. Lift the arm up, bring your leg up, place the arm on your leg. Stand up, step out, roll and tuck, drop the knee, wrist lock. Put your hand behind your back. This is our handcuffing platform. Okay? Now here, the details. All right, I get here and I get my good solid rear mount. I do my backwards C here, I'm planting here next to the ear. I drive up and in. It is very important here that I go as far as I can with the reap. I just don't do it superficially. I drive up and in. Look at that. Look at that space. Now I come under here. I go all the way through and grab the back of my head. Utilize my core muscles here to lift the arm and place on top of my leg. Okay? Now I own it. Stand up, step out, roll and tuck in the small of the back. My knee on the outside. Now I have the wrist lock to get the other hand behind his back. All right. Who's flexible?
Good call.
I'll show you the ultimate spot. So go ahead and get in that conundrum position for me. Okay. So my platform is going to be a little bit different from handcuffing because she's going to be more flexible. All right. Remember what I told you with offenders that are, when Dan talked about this, is if they are less flexible and you cause them more pain, they will have the tendency to fight more. So I don't do it with Dan because it's going to cause him to violently jerk because he's in pain. But if this person is flexible, I'm going to try and work for the best method of control that I can look for my handcuffing platform. So I get here, all right? And I'm going to talk a little bit with the specifics and common mistakes as I go through here. I come through here. I want up here at the ear so I can scoop the head. I don't want to be here at the neck. It's at the ear. The neck, she can still use her back muscles. When I'm up higher, I have more success. So it's up and in. Look at how far I reach. Look at this. Not very comfortable, is it? No? All right, so I go through, I cup the head. Next common mistake here is I just come here superficially. When I cup the back of my head here, is I use my back muscle to lift up here. Once I get this, I own her. Okay? All right? So I can stand up, step out, roll and tuck into the small of the back. Remember what Dan told you. If I raise the arms up high with someone like Dan and they're uncomfortable, what's that going to do? Cause them more pain where they fight. So I drop the knee. Okay. I got two things here that I can do. Is I can put pressure, turning the wrist downward, put your other hand behind your back, put another hand behind that. Then I come here, now look, this is my combat crunch. And I'm keeping her in tight, my weight's on here. Is it very hard for you to move from here?
Yep.
Very hard. Okay, so go ahead and put this arm underneath you. All right, so when I have this arm up here, I mean this one, I'm to this spot right here. What if this wrist lock is not working? Okay, then I retake the mount, the rear mount, and then I do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, thank you. So without a partner.
It always works the first time.
All right, the conundrum. Circle through, elbow next to you. Reach up and in, come all the way ahead, walk away as far as you can. Go underneath the arm, go through deep, cup your own head, lift, bring your leg up. Transfer the arm on the leg. Stand up, step out, roll and tuck. Small the back. Drop the knee on the outside of the arm. Two options. Wrist lock turning downward to convince them, or they're double jointed, something. If we reestablish the back mount, get my mount, now I circle to the other side, go through, hook, do the same thing on this side. Roll and tuck. We have the hands there to get in that good solid handcuffing platform.